Director's Reflections for August 20th of 2023. The journalist Tailor, sitting in a chair on the sidewalk of Calle 19 of March at the corner of Salome Orella, Don Alberto was always at the doors of his modest tailor shop hunting for clients. The journalist from Listín Diario and Última Hora crossed dirt daily, walking up from El Conde Street, one of the public conscious routes, to reach the headquarters of their newspapers. For the time, in the early 970s, reporters, with very few exceptions, did not wear suits. The salaries were not enough to buy in stores, so it was more common to send them to Don Alberto to be made, based on the limited supply of fabrics that were in his business, cheap of course, like polyester. A complete suit would cost between 30 and 35 pesos. But in a gesture of a statue and a statue of benevolence with regular newspaper customers, he accepted initials of 10 to 15 pesos and remaining installments of 5 pesos. Very comfortable terms for those of us who earned 75 pesos biweekly. In his foxy way of doing business, Don Alberto liked to offer, according to him, exclusive scarce but cheap fabrics to win over customers. But he kept his secrets. Once he offered supposedly exclusively some suits made of yellow fabric, lighter than khaki, and many of us fell into thinking that we would have unique pieces. He made more than 6 identical suits and delivered them the same day individually to his clients. By inexplicable coincidence, the reporters wore their suits for the first time on the day a formal activity of the newspaper was scheduled, and it seemed that it was a uniform. On another occasion, when the newspaper's management ordered him to make green uniforms for Ultima Hora's concierge and sales staff, he also made the same move. Without warning other executives at the evening paper that he had already made his August and staff uniforms, he offered good prices for suits made from yards of the same fabric that would have been left over from the first order. In this way, one of the highest executives of the newspaper arrived with the new outfit the day that, without him knowing it, the administration had ordered the general premiere of the new uniform. And he ran into an unexpected mocking reaction when colleagues who undercover discovered that the janitors of the newspaper were dressed in that same cloth, and so they told him. Until that day, he wore his new suit without discounting the enormous anger and shame that this unhappy coincidence caused him. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translations by Indira Rodriguez.